Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
And he shoots! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think this striker, Dominic Solanke, will prove to be a good focal point for their attacking play. He really has come on in leaps and bounds from a time when he was looking like another one of those players who was too good for the second tier, not quite cut out for the top flight. These days, he's every inch a top-level striker.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Tadic, shot at goal! Beidou. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Driving forward. Showing good feet. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's been caught, and another try! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
And he's there to retrieve it. Quarter of an hour played. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Can he finish? Goal! Celtic! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Celtic are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Celtic have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence.
Lens are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Threads one in. He's picked his way through. Rowe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Beidou calmly anticipates. Driving on and making good progress. And it's been played through. He's got away. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tessman. Sinayoko. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's well spotted. Ouattara. Nicely weighted ball. Lofted in. Nice interception, well timed.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That is a great pick out. Beidou promptly onto that, and that is that.
Lens truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Rowe looking for the run, and that could set him on his way. Solanke, great chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Changement pour Lens. Le numéro 18.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Good ball over the top. Oh, that was vital. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lens making some potentially decisive changes. Tries a shot!
1 minute.
Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we get things going again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's Lefebvre, and he was quick to react. Tadic, Lefebvre, and again they run up against stubborn defending. Caught offside that time. Tessman. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And no, that was never going to make it. Solanke. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been knocked clear, but that has not gone well.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, such a clever touch. And it's made its way to him. And a chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Le nombre de spectateurs.
A case now of complete control.
199.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Beidou. Lens perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Solanke. Celtic appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That has been cut short. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Marcos Alonso spots it and intercepts. And this is Muriel. Luis Muriel! Defending of the desperate variety. And they can counter here. And the pass is intercepted. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Lefay. And the shot's on here. Beidou, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he is dashing away. It's a pretty loose pass. So what can they make of this? Beidou gets across to intercept that. Nicely aimed pass. Spread neatly.
Changement pour Lens. Le numéro 68. Le numéro 28.
Ouattara.
Le numéro 4. Le numéro 19. À leur place, le numéro 16. Le numéro 8.
Piscini.
Le numéro 5.
Oh, nice
Le
touch.
numéro 11. Attention.
Oh, shooting
changement.
chance! Anthony.
Lens really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
And it's Piscini. Ouattara. Now Anthony. And he's managed to get free. That pass has been well intercepted. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. This looks promising. Gagnou. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tessman. He's a sharp little ball here.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Tessman. 1 minute to add according to the board. And that pass just didn't quite work. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Chers spectateurs, un petit
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.